A. Take a second with me if you've ever sat down to listen and thought this should feel deeper, richer, more alive. This is for you. The LS50 Wireless II. This is for the kind of person who hears subtlety, the room filling in around you, detail that wasn't there before, harmonics that suddenly stand out. You don't chase gear for gimmicks. You chase feeling. You know when something finally sounds the way it should. Before anything else, check the current price and availability, because premium speakers like this don't stay predictable forever, and hesitation is the thing that turns into regret later. You know that moment when your old speakers hit a ceiling? When mids sounded thin, lows felt absent, or the soundstage just didn't open up? That wasn't good enough anymore. That was you sensing there was more, and you were right. Switching to the LS50 Wireless II feels like the first time you heard clarity instead of noise. Music stops being background, it becomes present. Sound isn't boxed in, it moves around you, opens up, and makes familiar tracks feel new again. You don't just notice instruments. You feel the space between them. Imagine sitting down with a playlist and every detail unfolding of vocals that feel closer, bass that carries weight without boom, highs that sparkle without edge. Or picture your favorite film score resonating with nuance you missed before, the kind that actually pulls emotion out of you instead of just playing along. What really hits you is how complete the experience feels. It's not just louder. It's richer, deeper, more composed. Once you feel that level of presence, anything weaker starts to sound flat, like it's pretending to be more than it is. Take a moment to glance at the current listing again. Quality like this tends to shift in, and waiting usually invites price jumps or stock swings. If you're wondering whether this is more than you need, that thought usually comes from adapting to limits for too long. This isn't excess. This is headroom, depth, and nuance you'll feel every time you press play. Unexpectedly, you also get room adaptation that actually works. It doesn't just adjust numbers. It tunes sound to your space so it feels natural instead of artificial. Speakers feel alive with presence, music feels layered and expansive. Every track reveals hidden details. Your room finally sounds intentional. Listening feels emotional and vivid. Not tiny or hidden. You want space, and quality stands. Eventually, comparisons just circle you back here. At some point you choose the system you already knew you wanted because it feels right. And delaying it only builds that quiet "why didn't I do this sooner" regret. If you're ready to stop imagining what great sound feels like and actually experience it, now is the time. Check the price, lock in the LS50 Wireless II, and don't let this be one of the upgrades you look back on wishing you'd made sooner.